tattoo artist for the past 10 years. I also work as a freelance illustrator, but most of my days are spent tattooing. Because I'm from Milan, and Milan was it before we were, I already had went through all the worrying and being very agitated about it. Maybe about a month before, people started to realize that here it was gonna be the same thing. And in fact, I kept telling people at the shop, I was so worried and things were changing, and nobody believed me. They were like, oh, it's not, sorry for your country. I'm like, it's not about my country. And I was actually relieved when we closed the shop, that I was like, okay, good. So now, I can breathe, because I know we're not in danger, and we're not endangering other people, and we're putting a stop to this, or trying to. It's maybe a good time because it's a unique time. It's the best time to pick up things that had been laying there for a long time. My range of interests come from many different places. It can be both tattoo artists, it can be art history, and all the artists painters, drawers, illustrators, but also everyday life, food. I love cooking, so I get a lot of inspiration for what I do from food. Right now, I'm really interested in that theme of the sexy vegetables. It started because I was tattooing at the shop maybe 6 months ago, and I was talking to my coworkers about random things, and someone else client was like, "Did you just say sexy carrot?" And I was like, no, I didn't, but that sounds really interesting. So I actually Googled it, and so to my surprise, the internet is full of pictures of sexy carrots. So I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I have to make a flash sheet for people to get tattooed. So I did, and people started to come and get those tattooed. And I was like, this is brilliant. I can keep going. And in fact, it's been very popular, and I'm loving this. And I'm just planning to continue on this theme. And then I want to add expand it to other things. I did a flash sheet of starfish butt. So I think it's just very funny, it's playful, it's nothing too serious, it's something to laugh about, it's something that can brighten your day a little bit. To me, drawing is also kind of a little bit on obsession, like it is for many artists. So, it's not, and in fact, I speak to people and are like, oh, I'm so bored. I'm locked in the house for the entire day, and I'm like, oh my God, I actually feel like I don't have enough time to finish everything that I have to do. The Tattoo Artist Network came together, and there were a lot of spontaneous events to raise money to help out the hospitals, anybody that needed it. So we actually did a lot of auctions. So we created original pieces, paintings that we sold on an online auction on Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of money was raised that way. So, it was also a, good moment to do something, because we are not on the front lines, but we still can do something about it. So especially in the past month, I've noticed that I've been less anxious, and I think it's because I cannot really picture what the future looks like. So I'm not too sure what to worry about. Of course I'm worried about money, I worry about people getting sick, about all of that. But because I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at, I think I stopped worrying too much at some point, and I just accepting that this is the reality and that we have no control over it for now. So just, take it in and do what I can to avoid, going down.